Something extraordinary has just happened behind closed doors in Washington. Not a speech, not a leak, but an official US congressional document that could redefine the future of Nigeria and possibly all of West Africa. This is no longer speculation. It is written policy. Before we continue, support matters. If you value calm, fact-driven journalism that takes time and effort, please like, subscribe, or support the channel through the link in our bio. On February 22, 2026, a joint congressional report was formally presented in the US House of Representatives. It came from two of the most powerful bodies in Washington, US House Committee on Appropriations, House Committee on Foreign Affairs. The report was presented by Riley Moore and co-signed by senior leadership, including Tom Cole, Chair of Appropriations, Brian Mast, Chair of Foreign Affairs, Chris Smith, Chair of the Africa Subcommittee. These are not symbolic figures. They shape US foreign policy funding, military engagement, and diplomatic strategy. The report is titled, Ending the Persecution of Christians in Nigeria. On the surface, it reads like a humanitarian initiative. But buried inside its recommendations is something far broader. According to the document, Nigeria's security structure, military procurement, economy, constitution, and foreign policy orientation must all be restructured in exchange for continued US engagement. This is the core question. Is this about protecting civilians, or about reshaping a sovereign state? To be clear, violence in Nigeria is real. Christian and Muslim civilians have both suffered. Organizations like Open Doors and others have documented mass killings, displacement, and insecurity across the country. The issue is not whether suffering exists. The issue is how that suffering is being used. One recommendation stands out. The report calls for a bilateral security agreement between the United States and Nigeria. Its stated goals: protect Christian communities, eliminate jihadist violence. But in the same sentence, another goal appears: counter Russian and Chinese influence in the region. That line changes everything, because it confirms something analysts have long suspected. Nigeria is now a strategic battleground in a wider global power struggle. This report is not just about religion. It is about power, alignment, and control. And once we look at what it demands next, the implications grow far more serious. In Part 2, we examine how this report targets Russia, China, Nigeria's military, and its constitution itself.